Hello, everyone. I just want to share something that for those who feels like you have nothing to start your journey in life, in base, especially when you start a new chapter in your life. I want to encourage you that God will always ask you to start with what you have in your hands first. So what I mean by that is, I heard this story from Dr. Miles Monroe, excuse me. If he had this lady, divorced, single mom, financial difficulties, came to him saying that I'm suffering financially, I've got children. But he asked her, what do you have on your hands? You have oven at home and you have a flour? And she said, yes. So start baking then, start bake. And after a few years or so, if I'm not wrong, if I remember the story correctly, she became the the business took off and she became the CEO of the company. And she came back to the pastor and saying, thank you so much for the lesson. And that story really encouraged me when I was struggling 2 years ago during the first lockdown, when the first lockdown happened in Melbourne, Australia. Because I was the first-time business owner and I was in a panic mode for a while initially. But then I remember that story and thinking, what do I have in my hands? And I had a car. It wasn't, the best car in the world or anything like that, but I had a car, perfectly functioning car. So I thought, okay, I can start doing delivery. I wasn't doing delivery before then because I thought I'm busy enough, people want it, they will come and find me. But I had to put away my pride and saying that, okay, there are people who still need some flowers and I'm going to do the delivery because I've got a car and I've got flowers. That's all I have. And God is always going to ask you, what is in your hands? It could be, you probably have absolutely nothing. You think, like physically, like tangibly, there's nothing you can tangibly touch, that you have nothing, no support, nothing, but you might be bilingual. You speak, two different languages, and God might say that, okay, why don't you teach the language? Why don't you start something and teach the language? That's what someone I know started. He knew how to speak two languages, and he started teaching this language. He had absolutely nothing, but he had that ability, which is incredible ability. These days, so many people speak, two, three, four, five languages. They think, oh, it's just so common, I'm not special. But that is incredibly special. And what we normally take granted for our own ability, because, it's been there for us for years, right? Sometimes from very young age, we don't think it's something that people need. But your strength is pretty much what people need. So try to see what is already in your hands. It could be it could be really anything. It could be, okay, you have absolutely nothing, but you have a car. Like you can start doing deliveries for other people. You can still, doing some local shop. Flower shop always need someone to deliver products. Restaurants always need someone to deliver their food. It can be a part-time job during their busy hours. So God will always ask you, what is already in your hands, and start with that. Okay, God bless you, and start writing down what you already have. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.